Out through center now for Nade. Drop pass for Juding. Shot stop. Rebound scores! Connor Sodergren buries it on the rebound. And the Warriors have the 1-0 lead just over 3 minutes into period number 1.
You know what? They got to go get that puck for Nade there. You got to give that kid that puck. He made the really nice play at the blue line, you know, setting that up. You can tell he's really excited out there. He's got his first point in the BCHL as an AP. You got to be happy for that kid.
Juan right wing at the right half wall, stop, rebound. Oh, what a save by Demers as he kicks out the right pad in front on Eric Bute. The left circle drops it off there for Booty. Back to the line, Giannetti holds, shoots, and it's off the goalpost and it's in. Behind Demers, and I think it was Ryan Barrow who put it in. After the puck on the left side, Schultz holds it in. And a good check there by Harrison, but back to the midpoint here. Flanagan walks around. Mostad shoots and scores. McKay Flanagan got around the block of Logan Mostad and sends it upstairs on the blocker's side past Cole Demers.
Now, this little warrior has had 25 blood transfusions and 31 chemo treatments. And we are so excited to say he's in remission. So tonight, the Warriors wanted to do something a little bit special for him. Now, first of all, buddy, we've got a team-signed limited edition stick you get to keep. So you can put that on your wall in your bedroom. But I think we've got something else a little bit more special for you. So, fellas, can you come on out of that dressing room for a minute and bring a little gift here to our buddy Connor. Let's welcome the Warriors back on the ice for Connor. And now what we have here, as you can tell, is a team-signed West Kelowna Warrior jersey for our buddy Connor on behalf of the whole team. So, fellas, let's get a picture here. Take some nice shots for Connor. He's putting his jersey on. He's one of us. He is the coolest, toughest little warrior I've ever met, that's for sure.
Side could be a 2-on-1 odd man rush. Booty on left wing, holds, shoots, stopped by Demers, and a big rebound there. Thinking across on the right wing here for Schultz. Stripped to the puck nicely there by Dubois. Dubois is in deep now. Has the puck in the right corner. Chase Dubois holding. Will do a lap now as he moves to the mid slot. Shoots right in front. Tipped on. Blocked save. Rebound and another save on the right pad. Puck loose at the line and now it's in. Dubois came in and got the last touch. A scramble in the Langley crease. And the Warriors tie the game at 2.
You know that puck had to go in. There was no way that puck was going to hit the goalie that many times and not go in. They even had one chance where they backhanded it. Dieter wasn't even in the play. He didn't even know, and it still hit him, and it sat there. That puck had to go in. It was inevitable. It had to go in.
Rivermen hold it in deep. Booty behind the D. Great save by Demers on that shot from the right circle by Brandon Booty. The left point now. Moves in, shoots, and Demers the save. Rebound loose in front. Masson tried to dig away at it and scores through the slot. It's Kaufman who found the loose puck in the slot and buried past Demers on the blocker's side. Now for Dumoreskin on the left side. Going to the goal there is Barrow. Dumoreskin centering Barrow. Great save by Demers. Now Flanagan winds, fires, stopped by Demers. Rebound loose, they score. Cooper Leach in the left circle. Langley's got 3 power play goals in this game, and with 51 seconds to go in the second period, it's the Rivermen 4 and the Warriors 2.
So we got a little bit of we're actually going to start a birthday song for David because we just love him so much. Crosswood Productions. So that's big happy birthday to our buddy David Woodford.
Oh, today is your birthday.
To the line, there's a shot there by Clayson that's wide. Ryan at the right point, sends it back in front. Epp chips it in! Blocker's side, Braden Epp on a bouncing puck is able to put it in, and the Warriors are down by 1 with 4:47 to go in the third. It's 4-3 Langley.
Wow, there's that goal that you need. Just when I thought they were down and out, the Warriors come back, put that goal in. They're only down by 1. New life, new life.
Carey Barry on the right side will chip it high in the air now out, and Demers is out of his goal. Payne's got an open goal to look at, and Harrison made the block as it went off the side of the net. Dubois across in the left wing was looking for his man. Foreman bobbled there by Payne, and then Foreman was hooked up on the play. How do you not call that a penalty? And that's down the ice for an icing. And right point floats it on just wide of the goal. Back behind the goal is Stevenson trying to center it back out in front. In the left circle, turns and fires that back out in front. Harrison winds, fires, blocked by Kaufman to the right wing corner. Schultz going to find that inside of his own zone. He's going to whale that down ice, and it's going to hit the empty net. John Schultz scores from inside of his own zone, and the Rivermen ice the game with an empty netter.
Chatting with Warriors head coach Ryland Furster after a tough 5-3 loss here to Langley Rivermen tonight. Ryland, seemed like your team came out of the gate with a good jump, got the game's opening goal. Second period again started out with a good jump in that frame, tied the game. A couple late power play goals for Langley, got your team down by 2 going into the third period, and then third ran out, had an opportunity there late, got a goal with about 5 minutes to go to make it 4-3, and fortunately couldn't find the equalizer. What did you see from tonight's hockey game?
Well, yeah, pretty much the same way. I thought we came out pretty good, and obviously, had a good start. I thought, and our first period was good. And then the second period, it's 2-2. We have chances to make it 3-2, a wide open net on the power play, and don't get that. And then we take a foolish penalty, a really foolish slashing penalty, and next thing you know, now we're down 3-2. When we could have been up 3-2, so that wasn't good. And then the third, we just really didn't have enough to come back. I mean, to have the calls like that in the third period, that's probably the worst officiated game I've seen in this league in years, and I've been in the league a long time. And then to have those referees laugh at our bench too, like that is not right. Someone's going to be getting a phone call from me for sure, certainly, because that's not right.
Talk about the officiating in this game. Wasn't really up to par when it comes to maybe the consistency of calls in this hockey game, but we look at special teams as a team so far this year, and we talk about it pregame all the time, and it seems to be a hammering point there that special teams just hasn't been good enough for your team so far this year. Talk about 2 power play opportunities in the second period when the game's 2-2, have the opportunity to tie. You can't do that and then give up those power play goals against. I mean, it just adds to the importance of special teams, doesn't it?
Well, it does, and again, I'm not saying, I'm not blaming every call this year, on our special teams, because our special teams have to be better, and we know that. And again, and I alluded to it earlier here. I mean, the power play in the second period, and we have numerous chances to score, and we don't. They get a power play, and they've got a great power play, and they get 3 tonight, but they get the one in the third, in the second there, and one's just a bad bounce to a guy. But again, when you've got a great power play, those things, you tend to get those bounces, and when your PK is struggling like that, those bounces tend to go against you. So we know that, but I'll say again, when I look at the third period like that, we don't have a chance to win when there's calls like that, and when those, when guys want to laugh at your bench like that, paid officials want to do that. I mean, that's unfair.
Lastly, now I want to ask you about the schedule in February. It's a tough one for the Warriors coming down the stretch, especially over the next little bit here. Game tonight, day off tomorrow, and then up to PG on Thursday here. How much of a grind has been for these guys in the month of February with how many games there's been, and how important is rest at this time of the year?
Rest is really important at this time of year. I think that's something that's really overlooked nowadays. Or I know in the old days you'd maybe one day off a week and push. Where now rest is such a important factor here. So you try to monitor the off ice workouts and even the on ice workouts for that. And again, we have a tough month, but that's okay too. Other teams have tough months somewhere else. Ours tends to be in February here, and I mean, we all have to play the same amount of games when it's over. So, we've got a midweek game here, but the one positive of that is at this time of year too, guys are kind of getting sick of practicing. They don't want to be out there for an hour and a half now. So, kind of running short practices, quick and to the point, are I think what guys like now. And again, we have to take the positives from it. I mean, I'm sure you'd much rather play than practice. So, we'll get ready for our next game.
Bill, do you have a short-term memory as well? Not a whole lot of time until the next game, so hopefully you can forget about this one, park what you need to, and then end to the next one. Appreciate this, Ryland, as always. Thanks.
Super, thanks, my pleasure.